I'm Tasha with MyLeaderSource.com, and this is Monica. She'll be demonstrating for us today on how to properly execute a leg extension on a machine. First, the leg extension works the quadriceps and the gluteus as a secondary muscle. What you want to do is you want to sit down and you want to adjust the range of motion so that way you're getting a really good extension. If you push back further, it'll give you more range of motion. This will focus on the quadriceps and the gluteus. If you push forward, it'll give you less range of motion and it'll focus more just on the quadriceps. So we have a full extension here. Next, you want to make sure your back pad is adjusted so that your head, your neck, and your spine are in a neutral position and they're very well stabilized throughout the whole exercise. We have it set up for her already, and we also have it on a comfortable weight level for her. So make sure you adjust, and you can use the incremental weights on this if you'd like. Next, you want to make sure that the ankle pad is adjusted so it's sitting right at the ankles, and you can do so by pushing on this button and just adjusting it to small, medium, large, etc. We have it on a small setting right now. We're all ready to go. She's going to grip the handles lightly, and then she's going to curl up, not locking her knees. This is very important because her knees are being used as a pivoting point, so you want to make sure there's a good relax in them. And so she's controlling the motion up and then controlling it back down. And it should go all the way back to the resting point and a fluid motion bring it back up. For this, you can use whatever weight you desired, and the more multiple reps you do, the greater you're going to get a good sculpted look on your quads. To exit, you're just going to push this button, which will lift for you, and then you just slide out carefully. Once again, I'm Tasha, and this is Monica, teaching you how to do a leg extension on the machine. Some common faults that people often make when doing a leg extension on a machine, first of all, they'll allow their back to come off the pad. This can strain your back and your neck, and it doesn't allow for proper support. You always want to lean back. It'll also give you a really good range of motion and allow you to get the maximum benefits from the exercise by using the support. Next, people often have the seat pushed too far forward to where their knees aren't in line with the pivoting point. This can cause kneecap injury, and it'll put a lot of pressure on your joints, and it doesn't allow for the proper range of motion as well. The last common fault people often do is having the ankle pad adjusted either too far down or too far up. This can hurt your feet if it's too far down because then you're using the top of your foot instead of using your quadriceps. And also if it's too far up, then you could cause injury. So you always want to have it resting perfectly in line with your ankles. And that wraps up the common faults for the leg extension. In conclusion, when doing a leg extension on a machine, first you want to sit down and make sure the back pad is adjusted so that your knee is perfectly in line with the pivoting point. Then you want to make sure that you have the weights adjusted to where it's comfortable for you and your desired level of intensity. Next, make sure that you have the range of motion adjusted so your knees are perfectly at a 90-degree angle and you can get a nice good extension so that way your quadriceps and your gluteus will be worked. Keep in control as you come up and then as you release back down. And also make sure that your ankle pad is perfectly in line on your ankles. It's not on the top of your foot and it's not on your shin bone because both of those won't work the quadriceps and they can cause injury. Once again, my name is Tasha and this is Monica showing you how to do a leg extension on MyLeaderSource.com.